120 laps, and it's the final race of the season. Who's got what it takes, man? There's a 3-point separation in two guys tonight, and it may come down to the last lap. We'll take a look at the track here at Gateway. You see it's an egg-shaped oval, man. Banking turns 1 and 2 at 11 degrees, 3 and 4 at 9 degrees, and this is a challenge, man. It really is. Looks like we are in the qualification session now. Dana Grover in the 89 car out here to qualify. .303, third on the grid for Dana Grover. Let's take a look at the starting order here. Paul Brown starts in P1. Preston Hassel starts in the second position. Dana Grover starts in third. Jesus Iglesias starts in the fourth position.
Green flag, go, go, go.
And we're off. Paul Brown there jumping out to a good lead. Coming down the backstretch. Well, Robillard was sideways right there. He didn't get into the back of him. He was absolutely sideways. That 89 car. Dana Grover now here trying to battle back with Claudio Bardelli Jr. Dana Grover up on the high side. And right there was contact between he and Dana Grover, and he was absolutely sideways. And we're under yellow now. This guy's getting after it, man, early on. A little bit too aggressive. It looks like Bardelli Jr. might have been involved in this. Take a look and see what happened here. Oh, Iglesias was way off the pace, and I don't know what happened to Jesus Iglesias. He was way, way slow on the track. And then, oh man, I'll tell you what, Bardelli Jr. didn't really have a way to go. Just to show you where that shapes up there, 3 points separate Bardelli Jr. and Paul Brown. Like I said, it can come down to the last lap. Paul Brown got the pole here tonight, so he gets that bonus point. These cars off. Here we go. Back to green. Oh, Iglesias trying to go 3 wide in the middle. Oh my God! Jesus Iglesias 3 wide. Oh, and he gets into Lucas Simpner. 3 wide, and he gets into Lucas Simpner. So we're back to live here, and we're under caution. Matthew Bowers, a little self-spin for Matthew Bowers. Comes around. Looks like he hit anything. Second caution flag here. These guys hopefully get it figured out. We've got a lot of laps to go. Looks like some guys are staying out here. So Grover, Bardelli Jr., Simpner, Stanley. We'll see if the 89 car chooses to hang out up front with a little bit older tires. 89 car is going to take the inside line. The 91 up front now. Claudio Bardelli Jr. up front. The 89, Dana Grover going to lead the field, take the green flag. Dana Grover, I'm not sure what he's doing.
Green flag, go, go, go.
Just jumped the start. It looks like Dana Grover has a penalty. He's going to have to serve a drive-through for jumping the start on that. That was a huge jump. Looks like Dana Grover has finished up the drive-through penalty and come back out on track. So jumping the start. Looks like race control issued a penalty on that one. Another yellow flag here. Matthew Bowers has come around. I think he just got into this corner a little cattywampus here. You're right there, man. He hits the, oh! No grip on those rumble strips and in the grass, and straight into the wall. All right, here we go. Back to green. See the 90 car. All over the back of that 21, and then he drops off. The 54 trying to get by on the inside line. Paul Brown in this mix as well in that 77 car. He's looking on the low side of Marizon. Oh, Marizon! What happened there? Right there in the 27. And then into the 60. Grover is running in the 9th spot. Take a look at Dana Grover here in the 89 car. On board here with Dana Grover as he's trying to close in on that 7 of Chris Hughes. We've got a caution flag. It looks like the 7 car got up into the back of him. There might have been a little bit of warping going on there with the 7. Take a look here as the 7 car gets up into the 22. I think he warped.
Green flag, go, go, go.
All right, back to green. '77 and the 91 battling for a championship, battling for the race lead. Dana Grover in the 89 up on the high side. He got a penalty earlier. Been able to recover. He got the lucky dog, got back. He got a penalty for jumping the start. Now going to get by Givaldo Spindola. And Todd Robillard in the 90. Dana Grover in this mix as well. They're 3 wide. They're 3 wide there as the Tiago goes to the outside line. Dana Grover on the inside line. Misses that turn just a little bit as Gomez now going to clear him. We got some green flag pit stops. 77 car coming down pit lane. That gives the lead to Lucas Simpner. So Jim Willis is the leader. We got a lot of guys on pit lane right now. These pit stops have sort of spread some guys out a little bit. Sean Jacobs and Ed Palumbo here having a battle, though. This is for the 7th position. Oh, Sean Jacobs getting into the wall. Holy smokes, that car came around and just snapped right up into the wall. See, it just gets down to the inside there, and I don't know what it looks like. He may have gotten into the back of the 54. I don't know if there was contact there or not, but the back end of this car starts to snap around and then straight into the wall. My heavens. And now Dana Grover closing in the 89. I'm sure Dana Grover knows by now that Sean Jacobs has made some contact with the wall. On board here with Dana Grover. Looking ahead at Sean Jacobs. 77 indicated that maybe he might have to pit again. Dana Grover will try to follow him through. Palumbo to the inside as Dana Grover goes to the outside line. 54 car indicating he's going to be coming down pit lane. He's down to the inside to make a pit stop. This could be a fuel mileage race. This Orange Crush number 22 on pit lane. Jesus Iglesias, we call him Barbecue. Got stuck up on the wall. On the inside wall one night, he says, "I am Barbecue." So that's his nickname now. Dana Grover running in the 9th position. Take a look at that. Chris Hughes, I should say, was running in 10th, not 7th. He's in the 7th car. Dana Grover running in the 9th position in the 89 car. Continue to improve. Dana Grover here with a good top 10 run. Battle for the lead here as Paul Brown in the 77 and the 21. Lucas Simpner on the inside line, side by side here down the backstretch. Sean Jacobs indicating he's coming down pit lane. A good turnout here tonight. 17 drivers, just 1 out of the race. Quick early few cautions and got this thing figured out. We've had some green flag pit stops. Sean Jacobs on pit lane here late in this race. We have a lot of guys who are going to take a splash of fuel. We cannot make it the rest of the way. And being the 21 is literally the fuel mileage king, I would suggest you at this point, he is going to be able to make it the rest of the way. This battle is for the championship. 3-second gap between Brown and Bardelli Jr. Lucas Simpner is going to win this race, but Paul Brown, can he hold off? Can he save enough fuel to be able to make it around? And I think he's going to be able to do it. The 21 of Lucas Simpner is going to win this race. And Paul Brown runs out of fuel at the finish. So Lucas Simpner gets the win in the 21 car. Paul Brown finishes second. Claudio Bardelli Jr. third. What a battle there for the championship. Archer Vieira finishes in the fourth position. Craig Marizan fifth. Thiago Gomez finishes in the sixth position. Dana Grover seventh. So congratulations to Claudio Bardelli Jr. for winning the championship. How about that? By 1 point over Paul Brown. What a great battle there.